Hey, what's up everybody, AshingtonDC here, and this is my review of the HP Extreme 14-inch edition. I've had this laptop for about a week now, and I've had enough time to see what all the pros are, the cons are, all its little quirks, and all that stuff. So I'll be going over all that in this video. Alright, so as with any review, I just like to start off with the specs here. So it looks like we've got a 14-inch 720p HD display, an AMD A4 microprocessor clocked at 1 GHz quad-core, 2 GB of DDR3 RAM, 32 GB of storage eMMC hard drive here, Windows 8.1, microSD card slot, Beats Audio, AMD Radeon R3 graphics, single band wireless N, and Bluetooth 4.0. Just to show you all the ports here. On the left here, we have an HDMI port, a USB 3.0 port, a combination headphone and microphone jack 3.5mm, a micro SD card slot. Got a 32 GB SD card here. On the back here, we have some classy Hewlett-Packard branding. On the right here, we have two USB 2.0 ports and the power jack. The bottom is kept really clean and minimal, devoid of any stickers. It's got two vents to let the heat escape. Alright, so enough of that. Let's power this thing up. Startup times are wicked fast thanks to that flash memory and Windows 8.1. Windows 8.1 runs really well on this machine thanks to that quad-core processor and AMD Radeon graphics. All the animations are nice and smooth, and the overall experience is there and really good. The keyboard is great on the stream. I find it really easy to type on. It's springy, it's got great tactile feedback. They used a wonderful keyboard on this laptop. The trackpad on this thing is great too. I heard meh things about it before I bought it, but after using it for a week, I think it's kind of hard to get used to at first, but it's actually really good. I can easily move my fingers across it. You know, the buildup of sweat and stuff, it doesn't like interfere with anything. They used good materials for this. All the gestures are really easy to do for Windows 8, so it's really good for a trackpad. You just can't go wrong with it. The stream handles productivity applications really well. I'm using this for school, so I have applications like GIMP, Adobe Illustrator, Skype, OneNote, Game Maker, and NetBeans for Java. And it handles all these pretty smoothly. Haven't seen any lag or anything like that at all, really. Gaming, however, I mean, this thing has a pretty decent graphics card, but it's not meant for gaming, so you're not going to be able to play those newer titles like post 2012 or 2013, you know, but you should be able to play some, like, you know, less resource intensive games, and some older titles like Half-Life 2 and Portal. Those should run just fine. And you got the games from the Windows Store like good old Jetpack, Joyride, Asphalt 8, and all those games that you can play on your phone. Battery life is pretty great. This thing is packing a 3-cell lithium-ion battery, and its advertised time is 6 hours and 30 minutes. I haven't really been counting, but I've been grabbing this thing and taking it from class to class, using it almost every class, taking notes, playing games, watching videos, you know, making pictures and doing image processing and browsing the web and doing all that stuff. And honestly, for what it's been made for and what it's supposed to be used for, it performs extremely well. Now for the cons, don't worry, it's just a few, but I think they're definitely worth mentioning. So I'd like to start off with the wireless radio. It's on the lid in this position on the top, and for some reason they put it there, probably because it's aluminum construction, so they need a spot on the outside to put it. But anyway, when this is up against a window like this, it basically kills the signal, so it reflects the waves and then scatters them, so the signal is either really bad or really slow, and it just doesn't work really well. So I'm clicking sign in repeatedly here, but it's just not getting through because it's having trouble sending and receiving packets. So, I mean, It's a pretty simple fix. You just turn the laptop around so it's not facing a window, but I have a glass desk and I sit right by a window, so it's kind of annoying. Next issue, storage. As you can see, I only have 21 gigabytes out of the 32 I'm supposed to have, which is fine. Usually isn't the full capacity, as it says in the fine print, but I actually only had 16 because of Windows, so I'm getting half of what was advertised. Now that isn't okay. And then there's Windows Update. If you just hit Express Settings in the beginning when you're setting up Windows, it makes it so that Windows Update automatically downloads and installs updates. Now that's fine on like a desktop with a terabyte of storage or 500 gigabytes, storage to spare. But on this thing, that eats up the storage fast. I left that setting on, and every day the storage was getting less and less and less. I ended up with like 4 gigabytes by doing nothing. I didn't download anything. It was Windows Update in the background, just downloading updates and installing them over and over again each time I used it. So I had to go into Windows Update and change the setting to check for updates. And you got to leave it on that setting because it lets you use some other features. But if you get this laptop, make sure that you turn automatic updates off because it will eat up your storage. I had to reset the entire laptop to factory settings so I could start from the beginning and disable that. So that was really annoying. I do suggest getting a micro SD card because it really does help. I mean, you can't install every program out there, but it still helps a lot. Last thing that bugs me, no dual band support. I have a dual band router, but it'll only recognize the 2.4 gigahertz band, so unfortunately I can't take advantage of the less congested and faster band. They really should have added support, especially if you name it the Stream. Come on. That about wraps it up, folks. This is a great laptop if you're looking to buy it, despite the cons, which are actually pretty minor. This is a beautiful laptop and it'll definitely do the job. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed, if you thought it was helpful, leave a like and share. Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comment section below on this laptop, on its competitors, on the video. If you have any suggestions or requests or anything like that, leave it in the comment section below. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I got more tech and gaming videos coming up, and I got some more on my channel if you want to go look at those. Thanks again for watching. My name is AshingtonDC, and I'll see you again in another video.